Hey guys, this is quick yoga stretch number 25. We are going to get a nice, quick, invigorating stretch in less than 30 minutes. I am keeping time. We are not going to go to 40. Those are for the full length classes. So let's get to this. Alright, so as always, we are going to start the front of our mat with 3 sun salutations. So arms up, arch if you want to. Hands in front of your feet, look at your knees, flat back, down, walk or step your feet back to, or jump or step your feet back to plank, chaturanga, tuck your feet, roll forward, upward dog, tuck your toes, hips up, downward dog, feet back to the hands, straighten the legs, look at your knees. And reverse. So 2 more. Oh, my body is always trying to escape my clothes. Only on video. The rest of the time it's good. Arms up. Arch if you want to. Hands in front of your feet, look at your knees. Flat back, down, plank, chaturanga, tuck your feet, roll forward, upward dog, tuck your toes, hips up, downward dog. Feet to the hands. Look at your knees, and reverse. Come on. Last one. Arms up, arch if you want to, hands in front of your feet, look at your knees, flat back, down, plank, chaturanga. Tuck your feet, roll forward, upward dog, tuck your toes, hips up, downward dog. Oh, please stop, pants. Oh. From here, we're going to swing right leg up, and between the hands, toes of the back foot, heel up, stay on the toes of the back foot. You're going to stay low here in lizard. So you can, again, walk your foot out, just like last time, if you practiced with me last time. Walk your foot out further away from you to the right. If it's your left foot, walk it further out to the left. And make sure your knee is over the ankle so you can crawl the foot forward if it's not. And then we're going to take turns. We're going to flow in and out, putting the knee down and bringing in the foot as close as you can. Then toes down, up, back down, foot in. We're going to do 10 of these. Onto the toes, onto the knee, bend the knee. It's 4, toes, knee, in, it's 5, toes, knee, in, 6, toes, knee, in, 7, toes, knee, in, 8, toes, knee, in, 9, toes, knee, in, and 10. And bring the leg back and into downward dog. I'm just going to do this on the other side. Take a second. And left leg up, or if you just did the left, do the right. Just don't do the same side twice. And sweep through. Walk it out. Walk it forward if you need to. Just get that nice long stance here where you feel the stretch in the back hip and quad, up onto the toes of the back foot, heel up. Okay, so again, knee down, bend leg, it's 1, toes, knee, bend, 2. You should feel a contraction here near the glute in the top of the hamstring. Toes, knee, 3. Try not to move out of this plane, don't come back, don't go way too forward, just stay here so that you still feel this stretch as well. You should feel this each time. 3, 4, toes, knee, bend, 5, toes, knee, bend, 6, toes, knee, bend, 7, toes, knee, bend, 8, toes, knee, bend, 9, toes, knee, bend, and that's 10. And back to downward dog. Oh, I feel that. That was challenging. So, pedal the feet here. Okay. Shake the legs out a little bit. Oh. Alright, and jump the feet back to the hands, straighten the legs, look at your knees, and reverse. Alright, now we're going to move on to goddess pose. But we are going to warm up the legs a little bit more by pulsing and then holding it. We can do it. Alright, so take a really wide stance, toes pointing out a lot. You can even get them straight if you can balance. And then sink down. Oh, see, it's very hard to balance, but just gotta work on it. Okay, so now once you're in this pose, pulse 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and hold. Engage your abs. Stand evenly through the legs and feet. And breathe. Oh, see, I let it go. It's burning. One more deep breath. Oh, straighten the legs. Oh, woo. My heart's racing a little bit from that. All right, shake the legs out. Oh. Okay. Now, we're going to do side lunge. So again, take a kind of wide stance here. And you can either lunge to the side up here. You want to try to keep your chest up. And the leg that you're lunging towards is going to bend. Other leg straight. Toes both pointing forward. And you want to send your butt back. So you don't want to come forward like this. You want to send the butt back and bend from your hips. And if you can get lower, come down, 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 down. And I'm going to turn the foot the other way. Now my toes of this leg are pointing away from me. I'm going to switch. Stay up if you need to. I'm just going that deep because it feels really good for me. But if your flexibility does not allow that, it does not matter. You will feel the stretch wherever you are in the stretch. Alright, so send the butt back. Lunge to the other side. Try to keep your chest up, try not to collapse. Okay. And the same thing. You can come down, 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 down. Rotate the foot. And I'm going to come onto the foot. Oh. I hear my cat crying in the other room. She does that a lot. She just is very mouthy. Alright, and come back up. Okay, and now we're going to sit. We're going to do revolved head to knee. So, right leg out straight. Bring the left foot in against your thigh, against your right thigh. Knee pointing out to the left. And right arm is going to go inside the right shin, grabbing around the foot, and the left arm, you can start this way, using this right hand to twist you, pressing the elbow against the ground, twist up, left hand goes up, and if you can, come down and grab the toes and the sole of the right foot, and now from here, use both. Twist, open. Twist the chest, roll it open towards the sky. This should feel really good. It's a really nice side stretch. I love it. I love twisting. And just breathe. And if you're right here, just twist here. You can twist from here as well. You can even drop this hand down and just twist. If it's too much to reach this hand here and grab foot. Alright, so one more deep breath here. Slowly come out. Unwind. Okay. And other side. So now the left leg goes out straight. Right foot comes in to the left thigh. And my right knee points out to the right. And same thing now. The left arm is going to go inside the left shin here. Reaching around and grabbing around the sole of the foot. The left elbow is on the ground. So you use that to twist. This right arm is going to go up. And you can stay here and twist. Or if you're able, you can reach this hand down, grabbing the top of the foot, the sole of the foot, and the toes. And then from here, rotate. Oh. Oh, feels so good. Feel the stretch right in here. It feels amazing, because what else do you really know that works that area so intensely and so nicely? Our sides get neglected, so it's important to include them when we can. 2 more deep breaths. That was not deep. Alright, slowly come out. Oh. Okay. Oh, alright, now I'm going to come onto the belly. Well, actually, I'll start up on the knees. So you can take this, we're going to do frog, the quad stretching frog, not the leg spread wide hip stretch. So you can start on the knees if on the belly is too challenging. And you grab the foot with the same hand, the top of the foot, and rotate the hand so that the fingers and the toes are pointing in the same direction. See my elbows pointing back. And press the foot as far forward as you can, stretching the quad. Okay, so you can stretch up here like this. Same thing, the other side. This is not intense enough for me, but if this is plenty intense and challenging for you, stay up here, that's great. And just work on that quad stretch. So, if not, we can come down to the ground, onto your belly, and I like to start on the one side. You can do both feet at the same time, but I like to start on the one at a time. So the same thing, your hand rotates around on the top of your foot so that the fingers and toes are pointing the same way, elbow pointing back, and press. So this is just the prone or laying on the belly variation of what we were just doing on our knees. Okay. It's more intense though. So you hold that on the one side. I'm going to switch. Same thing. Hand rotates around, pointing the same direction as the toes, the fingers are. And then, if you want to, both feet at the same time. Press. And you can try to, while pressing on both of these at the same time, trying to keep the quads down on the ground. You want to lift your chest. So this motion of deepening the quad stretch, but also getting a little bit of a back bend into it. It's very challenging. I can probably only hold it for a second or two, but it's important to try. Now from here, we're going to do gherandasana, which is like a half frog, half boat. So we do what we just did with the foot, pressing that down for the quad stretch. And then on the other side, you have an overhand grip of the foot in a half bow. So work on this with me. You can use a strap. I didn't bring my strap. But we want to start with the bow side anyway. So if you have your strap, take the strap, wrap it around the center of your foot, and practice getting up into that overhand grip. Your hand and foot can be as far away as they need to be here. And if you're with me, grab around the top of the foot to the inside of the foot, rotate around, get the overhand grip, rotate the shoulder open. If I can actually do it as I say it. Okay. Press. And now I'm going to get frog on the other side. Pressing down while pressing up on this side. Whew. Oh, okay. Whew. That is intense. Alright. Same thing on the other side. So again, switch your strap, wrap it around the center of this foot, and grab and pull it up as tightly as you can, as far away from you as you can, if you're with me. And you want to go for the overhand grip. The hand goes around the top of the foot to the underside of the foot, rolls around underneath the toes, press it up, rotate the shoulder. Oh, I don't have a good grip. There we go. Oh, okay. frog on this side. And pushing and pulling. Ooh. Okay. Woo. Take a moment to rest. Whew. Okay. Still have a few more poses to go. So now we're going to practice foot and armpit, or yogi dandasana, one of my favorites, but it is very challenging. Now, if you're nowhere near able to achieve this pose, don't worry about it. There is a great beginner stretch, which is how I begin to enter the pose. So I'm going to take the left foot over the left knee, the ankle comes to the outside, and it goes below the knee here. And twist your tricep, your upper arm, against the sole of the foot, and the right hand is back behind you, positioned wherever is good for you, and use the hand on the ground and your tricep here against your foot. Use both of them to press and twist. So just stay here if this is plenty for you. This very well could be plenty for you. And it's actually plenty for me. Pushing into yogi dandasana is very challenging. So you just stay here and keep twisting. You can even, if it feels like it starts to get easier, readjust. Really work the foot into the armpit, as high up, as far up and into the armpit on your arm as possible. That's what I'm going to do now. And I'm going to transition into yogi dandasana. Okay, that feels really good on this side, but now the other side is not so great. So I'm going to switch sides because it's important to do this on both sides. So same thing. Now the right foot goes over the right knee, but the ankle goes outside and we're down below the knee here, and right arm, right tricep, upper arm, twists, presses against the foot, and twist. Okay, stay upright, and work on this twist. This is actually what I need to do too, because this side does not come easy to me. We're actually almost done. Have one more challenge, well, two more challenging poses ish after this, and then 2 stretches. Alright, I'm gonna try. Nope. No, it's not happening. Not yet. Okay. Just sometimes I can't get the positioning quite right on this side. Okay. No, it slid out, but that's what always happens on this side. I'm just gonna hold it anyway. Still a pretty good stretch. And okay, I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna try to do grasshopper. This has not been smooth sailing for me, so I'm really gonna gotta show you my weaknesses. We can do it. It's important to practice. Okay, so you start in a one-legged chair. So my foot comes way outside, my ankle comes way outside rather, the thigh here. This is why we were just doing yogi dandasana, to get our hips a little bit more open to practice grasshopper. Because now we come here and we sink down, and you want to get this foot up as high as you can on the tricep. Walk your hands. Woo. Into this arm balance. Oh, I'm feeling real unsteady. I don't know what it is about this pose that can't seem to get. I'll keep the foot lower. All right, we're done on this side. Okay, try on the other side. It's all about practicing. Clearly I don't practice this one enough. So now left foot, above the left knee. Nope, went too low. Okay. All right, second of it. Good enough. I'm not worrying about perfection with that one today. It's important to show you my weaknesses. See, I feel a little bit of shame rising in me now, trying to show you how to do something I struggle with, but keeps me honest. Not great at everything. Not great at lots of things, but practicing them is the only way to improve. Last pose before we stretch. Flying splits. So, come down, and you want to get into, step your foot forward into a deep lizard, but with the back leg up high, with your hips up high, rather. Make it so that you can walk this arm and hand underneath the leg, so that your thigh here is going to rest up as high as possible on the tricep. And then you're going to lower, shoot this foot forward, and this one back. Energy in both. Alright. Woo! That's one of my favorite poses to practice. Let's do it on the other side. I'm going to turn around so that I don't crash into the couch. Alright. So, same thing. This is harder on this side for me. I'm right-handed, so stuff on my right side, generally a little bit stronger. So, same thing. Really get this hip open. Should be from all the hip opening we've done today. Get the thigh as high up over the shoulder as you can, so then when we lower, it's going to be up nice and high on the tricep. And same thing. Oh, not as good, but that's okay. Not worrying about perfection. We're just trying. Now moving on. So our last stretch is going to be cow face. So, see, I'm breathing because we are at the halfway mark. All right, or we are about at 30 minutes. So finishing now. So the foot comes in as if you were going to sit cross-legged, and now the other leg crosses over top of it. You want to line up your knees as best you can. If this is too much, way too challenging for you, just come into bound angle or sit in just a comfortable cross-legged, however you like. Or you can sit on your knees, on your heels, whatever feels good for you. But if you're able to do this leg position with me, because it's another nice hip stretch. So you just want to try to get the Knees over top of each other, and then arm up, reach behind you, the other arm below, reaches for the hands. Clasp the fingers if you can. If this is too challenging, you can use a strap. Hold the strap in both hands and just tug on both sides of the strap with your hands and stretch that way. It's still a very nice and deep shoulder stretch if that is where your flexibility is at. Because you can keep crawling your hands closer and closer together, and then one day your hands are finally going to meet, and it's going to be really, really exciting for you. It's going to happen. Don't tell me it's never going to happen. It will. Keep practicing. The feet go out to the sides here like this. See, it's opening up now that I'm sitting on both cheeks because I was sitting up. It's okay. It's a deeper stretch this way. And one more deep breath. And unwind and switch the leg position. Now, the opposite leg is underneath. And the other leg is on top, so my left leg is on top now. Knees over top of each other, or as close to it as possible. If you have your legs just cross them the opposite way now. Like if your right leg was in front, now put your left leg in front. It's no big deal. And now the other arm up, and arm back to meet it. I'm not sure if I'm doing the correct arm and leg. You might want to do the opposite. It doesn't really matter, but just make sure that now, if you had your right arm up, now make sure your left arm's up. Just don't, as always, just don't stretch the same things twice. Make sure you keep things even and balanced. So same thing, grab a strap, or clasp your hands if you can. Otherwise, work towards that with the strap. Two more deep breaths here. Slowly release. And I'm just going to finish, as always, with lying spinal twist. So lay on your back, left leg out straight, right knee in, over to the left. Right arm out to the right, and twist through both. Try to get that shoulder down and knee simultaneously. Look to the right. And switch. You can stay in this as long as you like. No rush. Right leg out straight, left knee in, over to the right, left arm out to the left, look left, and twist through both. Trying to get the left knee down and the left shoulder down. And if you can't, totally fine. Just the action of pressing through both is what creates that wonderful twist, twisting sensation. This side's a little bit tighter for me. Who knows why? Again, you can stay here as long as you want to, but I am all set. And we're done. Yep, it took just over 30 minutes. I tried to keep it under. And I even let go of perfection. But we did pretty good. You can always speed things up, slow things down where you need to. I hope you enjoyed this. Leave me a comment and let me know. Like, subscribe, and share. And visit chickadeejack.com for so much more wonderful content. Become a patron on Patreon to get early access to this 5 days early, 5 days before it goes free to the public. You can get it so much sooner. You're like a week ahead of everybody because you'll be getting this one. And I'll be, well, if you, I can't explain things. If you're behind waiting for these to go free, you're like a week behind. There's another new one rolling out to the patrons and you're still on last week's. So don't be in that crew. No, do what you have to do. But I think it's pretty cool to get access to this quicker and earlier, so you just get that much more new content all the time. I am on Instagram and Facebook as Jickety Jack. You can follow me there for the latest updates of what's going on with me. And yeah, alright. Thank you for practicing with me, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Thanks, guys.